Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video from Minecraft Tutorial 1. Today we're actually playing Garry's Mod, and this is a tutorial on how to use rattlecan2. I have heard of one tutorial, and it is crap. So, yeah. Today we're just going to do a simple tutorial, and I'm going to show you the locomotive I'm going to make, because I actually would want to make this locomotive. So I'm going to be making, my keyboard is loud, yes. I know that. Don't worry about it. That is definitely not what I wanted. I just wanted one of their SW15000 skins. So we're going to be making an SW15. So we're going to be making a skin for this railroad here with rattlecan. So we want, that's an SW12000. Let's just do that one. It's gonna be a 15,000 actually, but we're gonna ignore that. So we can see how basic it looks from looking at it. So here's a bunch of pictures. So it continues on the back. Okay. This is quite simple. Wasn't this locomotive sold in fucking I actually am pretty sure that locomotive got sold in not like a lot sooner than 2006. Of course, that paint looked like shit, so it might have been. So let me go back to motive power. They had it till 2007. Okay. This is just a good little, so end that there. Okay. So here we go. Let me quickly show you this. So this is how you make a quick rattlecan skin. I also show you how to use rocket hollow because some people don't even know that's a thing yet. So first off, we grab the train prop we're going to use. We're just going to use, that's an NW, because this, so what I like to do whenever I make skins and shit, I like basically anything, I like to grab one of the really good looking locomotives, because, you know, yeah, it's like this SD40, no, this MLB, wow, no, it's like Mag's updated all of his units to be the other material, weird. GSG, so we're just gonna go to GSG then. Do this engine right here. It's almost like that material got removed. What the fuck? Oh, let me find it. It's I can't say it. It is this. That is what we want. Okay, that is what we're looking for. Perfect. So first things first is go to wire tool after you get to select the locomotive. Today we're going to do doing the SW15000 IO interstate. And then we're going to search up. It's actually a 200. It's a 2,000. It's a 12,000. But then you're going to search up rattlecan, and you want rattlecan_2.text. You do not want rattlecan2-text.defs. And then you'll notice, holy crap, this server is lagging. Ooh. I tend to place them down there. Now you'll notice that it takes forever to upload. But that's just because it's a biggie too. So we're gonna sit here and wait. There we go. And then you can just grab the wire tool. Obviously I did that, and you're just gonna wire that to that. And you'll notice that it says successfully started loading file SD40-4. That's just what I have it put to. And yes, an SD40-4 does exist. No, it's not a tier locomotive like some people think. So to start, you need to put in chat that edit. What you're basically doing is you're telling the chip that you want to edit the skin. One thing you should never do though is do it in edit mode. And then right here, I have it saved in here just so I don't forget. This is the wiki. You can look at that and read that and all that, and that will work fine. So to create a scheme, we want to create a scheme. And then that looks weird, so we're just gonna go refresh. And we're just gonna do .color 10. Huh. There we go. So usually when that happens, I like to remove the chip and restart the chip because that was weird. I don't know if there is one there, and if there is, it'll look weird when you reload the chip. So every time you put the chip in, there we go. So it's .edit, create section, just like that. Then you do dot. So looking at this image, it is a black. So we're going to do dot color black. Boom. Now I am actually going to show you a little link. So if you come up here and you search up railroad colors, railroad. This is something some people don't even know this exists. Railroad color, and then you do RGB colors RGB. See if it loads. Then this is an amazing site. Trains it, and then it gives you all the RGB color codes that you will ever need. So today we're doing IAIS. It is not on here. That is fine. We just go back and we look at the other ones. So there is, so we do, so that we're just going to open this one up. Maybe. Amtrak, IAIS. So eyes, we're looking for I. Yeah, no. Now, one thing I do know about IAIS is that they use, quite frankly, they used our state color, our state colors. So the black in Iowa University is what we're using, which is 0. And then the yellow, and then we use yellow and stuff like that. So, yeah. I know half this tutorial is just finding the color. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do in chat, create clip. And what we just did is this is a little box that pops up here. You want to rotate it to this way. Maybe. And then we're going to make sure we have that selected. And then you'll notice when you press E on it that this little blue thing pops up. So if I click on this side, it ends on that side. If I click on this side, it'll end this way. We want it to end this way right now because we are making a skin. I like to do it this way. And then I like to check for reference purposes where a good line is for where this ends. So this ends right at the top of the handrails, if it had any. Well, railings. So this ends right at the top of the handrails. And then we create another section. First thing I like to do when I create another section is I come down here and say, because we don't want the section color on the bottom of it at all, because that's where black is at, we just create a section to tell it to go above that. And then after that we do dot color to the color of yellow, which is 255, 255. So dot color 255. And then you do then you do that, whatever you want to call it, 255 0, just so it understands it. And then you do create another section, create another clip, I mean. Then I'll show you how I typically do. And then you can, when you press E, if it would like you, like that. And then what I typically do, to get a decent looking area, is because you want those yellow stripes there to be even, because obviously they're even. So what I typically like to do is you can see we're going to fix that here up front later. Template by just coloring it black. We'll worry about that in a minute. What I typically do in that case is I grab this prop with precision alignment, So we grab the bottom of this prop, right click it. Then we want the top of this prop, so 0.2. Don't know precision alignment. I'm not going to teach you this in that video. This video, you can always look it up if you need to know it. And then I typically, for what it looks like a pretty decently thick line, I will position alignment 4. Not 41, 4. Brain. And as you look at that, it looks pretty close. And then the next section is red. So we just go, oh. Oof, I did not know that was a thing. I just read that chat. I was hoping the government wasn't going to go down. So we're just going to click here. And you'll notice this handle stuff. We'll fix that here in just a minute. I'll show you how to fix that here in just a minute. But we're going to do dot color this one as the state's color of red. So let's just go grab the color tool. Our red is 255. It's just 255. So dot color 255 0 0. There we go. Dot create clip. You'll get the hang of this right away. Now I want to find a reference point for the end of the red. There ain't really much, so I'll say just a little bit above. So instead we'll just do what looks good. So for this, obviously it's not near the windows. So we're just going to bring it down some more. And then we're going to create another section. Find the perfect ending for that. Yep. This section is going to be our yellow again. So it's going to go 255 0. Oh wait. 255 0. And then we're just going to create another section. So create clip. I mean not section, clip. I'm a busy. You don't even notice that I'm going to say clip and section opposite of each other a lot. It's just just habit. So we're going to go for precision alignment. So we want it to be this prop, so we're going to go to the top of this prop. I mean, the other prop, but that's fine. Doesn't matter which one you select, just as long as it's one of them. Bottom of this one, right click, move entity, click down there, delete that, precision, look up, and push. Oh, that was pull. You can always fix that. Like that. Then you create another section. Dot color 0. With one click, would you look at that? We now have that skin right there. Now, obviously, if you notice, that is all of this is black. None of it is red, yellow, or anything like that. So, to fix that, I will show you here in just a second. Obviously, back here is. We can tell from the picture. So, if you look at the picture, the rear is, however colored. Not that hard of a fix. I will show you how to do that here in a second. So you want to do dot create another clip. You want to create a clip here. And then you're just going to drag this clip. And because the yellow is going to stay the same, there's no reason we need to have the yellow end. So we're just going to, the black end. So we're just going to have the yellow end right there. The other yellow end right here. The other yellow, this yellow end right here. I'm just going to create a section and color it black, color 0, and then we're just going to do dot create clip. We're just going to create one more clip. And It's just finding out what looks right. Biggest thing with rattlecan is just finding out what looks like. So if you look back here, now there's a big hole. We'll fix that here in a minute. Oh shit, you can see through that. That's not a good thing. We don't want to see through that. Fuck. I'm trying to think here. Remember, this is Garry's Mod, so not everything has to be perfect, and that is what we're going to do today. So we are just going to delete. Delete. Just going to delete that section. Just say F this. We're not going to make the front a different color right now because we'd have to do a lot of work. And sometimes Garry's Mod's not a precision. Basically, and then I'm going to use prop to hollow real quick. We're just going to hollow something real quick. So for prop to hollow, we're just going to grab this RS3 road type thing. And we're just going to say it goes, we're just going to put it right here. So we have the prop. So let's put the prop where we want it. So let's just say we're going to put the prop right there. And just change slot 2 and stuff like that. Just change it all. Let's do this. And boom. Now to enter prop to hollow mode, it's just .pth. And then you'll notice your scheme is gone. But now if I grab my crowbar, everything that is done with crowbar, if I didn't mention that, I'm just going to press E on this. And then you just do .p to save this. So everything you did with prop to hollow, you do .save. It saves it, and then you do .pth again to get out. And then you'll notice it comes in as a white box. This is just to let you move stuff around. That's it. So I can move it around. Put it up here instead. Oh, put it down here instead. I'll put it on the coupler instead. I can do all that. And if I really wanted to, I can remove it like that. And now you're wondering, now we have to save this. And then we also have to, what do you want to call it? Fuck. That other thing. Also take it out of edit mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to do .save, a name you can think of. So 250, because that's this engine's number. And then we do .op. Go into operation mode. What this will do is it will refresh the screen, and then it will also take out those clip things. And then you'll notice, and this is how you want to save any engine, any other engine you ever make. You want to save it like this. Just you can save the scheme itself like that, but if you're going to save the engine into as an emergency save or something like that, you want to save it in operation mode. I don't know why, because it creates a bunch of random clips will stay, but you can't do anything with the clips. So and then what I just did is I just disabled inputs. This is for if you have like 3 engines out, or you got 2 different engines you're working on. You can disable inputs, or when you're running and you don't need to edit it, you can do that. What else? And then because obviously this is dumb. We need to fix this. So the easiest way to fix that is to go down to submaterial, and what I like to do is do this. Underscore black is use this material. Obviously we don't want to say that. All we do, if we play around and we figure out, oh, I had a white line there. I'm not going to do that. Handrail metal. So if we color handrail metal that, it takes a little bit to update, but it should update automatically. If I did it right. White. Yeah, I didn't do that one right. See, this is all about Rattlecan 105 will be under that too. Yep, it is. So this engine is under Metal 5. So everything's just going to update slowly. You'll notice that it all changes to that color. And it looks amazingly good. And now you have your Rattlecan skin. You can do text and all that. I do not know how to do that. You'll just read the wiki for that. But yeah. So now you have made your own Rattlecan skin. And now you can graduate to making whatever locomotive type you want. I will just show you what you can do with Rattlecan. So, because it looks really good. Now you cannot make curves with Rattlecan. At least you can. You might be able to. I haven't learned it yet all the way. So let me just show you something I've done with Rattlecan. So I'm actually working on an engine under this file, 513. I have to redo it because I messed something up. That is definitely not what I wanted to show you guys. Rattlecan sometimes takes a minute to load up. Ooh, that was close. But this doesn't end here. It ends over here. And so I could just do simply, I'll show you, you can actually do dot, if you do dot edit, it'll allow you to, you can actually grab your engine, and you can move it. Now, I would simply just do this to fix it, but if I did that, that would happen. So I'm going to have to redo this engine. But also, you notice that this part down here was gone, now it's back. All you do to ever do anything is dot refresh. If anything is missing, just dot refresh. And mod comes back to there. Also, I just noticed that this is two different colors of black. Oh wait, no it's not. But wait, that was a better red, I think. So if you ever want to change any colors, you're going to do dot edit. If you ever want to change the color, you're just going to do dot edit with chat enabled. Dot edit. And then you just let it load. And then I'm just going to press, it's going to highlight, you press E on it, and you hear that clicking noise. You do dot color 12700. That looks better. Now a darker yellow actually might look good. I'm going to cheat a little bit. A friend of mine, a guy I know made this. So made this another engine for Iowa Interstate. So I'm just going to cheat a little bit. And see what yellow he used. So now I'm just going to do dot edit this mode. Now, if you ever need to find a color of anything, you let it load up, and then you'll highlight it like that, and then you just do dot color. It will give you the color code for that. So that's the color code he used. So I'm just going to copy it. Now you notice that I'm just going to do dot operation right here. Now you noticed that happened. That's the thing. You can do dot. It's because there's two different Rattlecans out with prop commands. So yeah, well, we can get rid of that engine. We're just gonna prep here. Going to prep here. We're just gonna do dot color. Put in that number. Dot color. Put in that number. And that looks 1,000 times better. Now we just do dot save. We don't have to put the name in no more. And then dot up. And just like that, you can multi-parent the Rattlecans. It'll be fine. It'll operate the same exact way. So yeah, this is a tutorial. I'm gonna update it real quick. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps you. If this is trash, let me know. I'll make a new one. All right, guys. See you all next time.